For even more content and MP3s from Jacqueline Powers, be sure to check my Patreon page. Link in the video description. This is Jacqueline Powers, and maybe you've already been listening to my file called Snapped. It's such a simple way for me to drop you down into trance. My snaps just instantly affect you, dropping you into trance. So automatically, like flicking that little switch I put inside your mind to trigger you, to switch you off so easily. But did you know that I don't even need to snap your mind into trance to hypnotize you? It's just too easy, too automatic, especially when your mind has been conditioned, programmed, and trained, listening to Snapped again and again. It's more fun for me to take you down slowly, using only the sound of my voice to mesmerize you, to persuade and seduce your subconscious. And the wonderful part is, as much as you really want to surrender to trance, to let go and give in to my hypnotic control, it could feel just as good. The time you spend anticipating that feeling, knowing it's going to happen, you can always be sure with me that you will surrender. It just feels too good to resist. I wonder if you're ready for what I'm going to do to you any moment now. It's just going to happen, and you'll begin to feel it. Maybe you already feel it starting. It can happen even before you're fully aware, not realizing just how seductive my hypnosis already is, how easily my voice can influence you, and just how good that's gonna feel as you let go and give in to it. And maybe this is the first time you ever allowed someone to seduce you with hypnosis, to make you feel so helplessly mesmerized. And soon you will find just how easy it is to surrender, to comply, following along so naturally with any suggestion I give you. And since you're listening to a file called Anticipation of Surrender, it's pretty clear that you're curious. You really want to know more about the seductive effects of hypnosis, feeling my voice all the way around inside your mind. Only my words controlling you, moving you, stroking your senses. and making you feel so good. Did you know someone could be controlled this way? They could surrender so easily, making them do things just with a touch of my voice. Because it feels so good to surrender, to be mindless, to just focus on my voice and follow my words. You don't even need to hypnotize them. That's right. Even before I hypnotize them, even before I snap my fingers and say, sleep, I already have all of the control that I need. I already have so much influence over their mind, over their desires and needs. When someone is already so curious about hypnosis, wanting to know more, wanting to feel that surrender into trance, they can already hypnotize themselves just listening to my voice, even before I snap my fingers. Just so curious to experience the pleasure of surrender, anticipating the pleasure of giving in all control to a very powerful hypnotist, of surrendering to the mindless pleasure of hypnotic obedience. Hypnotized, mindless, controlled, absorbing every suggestion as they go deeper and deeper down, accepting every command, mindlessly obeying the voice that's controlling them, making them feel so good. Is that what you want? You want me to just snap my fingers and put you under, letting you feel the pleasure of surrender, the pleasure of giving in to my hypnotic voice, sliding down into that wonderful, blissful sensation of trance. Well, I don't want you hypnotized just yet. There's still more that I want you to know. It's okay to just want this so much. Be honest. This is right for you. It's what you've always wanted. You can accept it, that soon you'll be doing just as I tell you to. You know you will. Already you can feel it. Feeling yourself giving in to me. And doesn't it feel good? Such a relief to stop fighting it. Just letting go now. Falling into the influence of my voice. succumbing to it, slipping down under the power of my voice and sinking into the hypnotic flow of my words. Right now, my voice can feel for you just like the powerful caress of a woman's hand encased in smooth, tight, black leather, so smooth and sensual, commanding, controlling, so very firm and powerful, dominant. And won't you feel my power even more, even stronger, when I take away all your control, leaving you helpless to my control? And isn't that what you really want, after all, to be a helpless, hypnotized toy, so fully under the control of a powerful, seductive hypnotist? And all you need to do right now is just relax and settle back to let everything go, and you could just try to consciously keep up, keeping track of my words, or you can let them slip past. It's really just up to you to let go when you want. So settle back and settle down, and you can close your eyes anytime you want to. Does it surprise you? As much as you may know about me, I already know so much more about you. What you long for, what you need. I know just what to do to confuse your mind, to unnerve you, making you feel so helpless. It really does seem unfair for you, feeling that right now. I have you at quite the disadvantage. After all, I already seem to have taken all the power here. You can feel that, can't you? You don't seem to have any control where this is going, where I'm taking you. You know you're being led, but you can't make yourself stop. It's already too late for that. Imagine just how much more unfair this would become if I were to have you focus completely on my voice now, as I snapped my fingers and told you to sleep for me, drifting down so easily, falling down and going deeper, deeper and deeper, sliding all the way down now, down, down, down. Sleep. Feeling good. Feeling better. You're feeling good because you're going deeper. Going deeper into this wonderful feeling of trance. Letting go and giving in to it. Giving in to the feeling of surrender. Surrendering your control to me. Giving in to me. Letting go to my voice. Going down deeper and further until there is only being and not being, floating and drifting, feeling so very good, so nice to just let go. And now you find that you are just floating or sitting in the warm darkness, enjoying how relaxing this feels. And in this state of deep relaxation, you find that the power of your imagination is greatly enhanced. Yes, that's right. When you're this relaxed, your imagination is far stronger than it normally is, and you can focus completely on everything that I tell you. And you will find now that using only this power of imagination, you'll find it easy to imagine in perfect detail everything that I describe for you. Notice your breathing, slowing down, breathing slowly and deeply as your body is relaxing, just letting go to this feeling. And it feels good to be so deeply relaxed. No thinking, no thoughts, just my voice, taking you further into this wonderful, peaceful feeling of relaxation. And you may want to feel even better. You want my voice to take you deeper into this wonderful sensation of relaxation. So focus now fully on my voice. Focus on my voice and follow my words. Feel my words sinking you deeper into this pleasurable feeling of being so deeply controlled. Just focus and follow. My snaps are taking you so much deeper into the pleasure. Feeling so good. Feeling even better. And right now, you can just take a very deep breath in and feel a wave of pleasure. Deep wave of pleasure. Feeling it in your body and feeling it in your mind. And you may want to feel this pleasure even more so you can feel even better. So you can just allow my voice to take you deeper, deeper into the pleasure, deeper into trance. And every time now that you hear me snap my fingers, you will feel such a deep wave of pleasure as you go further into this wonderful sensation of being so deeply controlled by my voice. Feeling it now as you go deeper. Yes, going deeper and feeling another deep wave of pleasure. Each wave of pleasure taking you even deeper, deeper into trance, deeper into the pleasure of my voice, deeper into the pleasure of my control. Feeling so good now, just wanting to feel it even more, wanting to go deeper into this feeling of just surrendering all control to my powerful voice. Feeling so good, you just want to feel so much pleasure. You need to feel this pleasure. You deserve to feel this pleasure. And in a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, you will instantly feel such a deep wave of pleasure washing all the way over you. So overwhelming that your mind will simply switch off. Switching off so you can fall all the way down into the pleasure of my control, into the pleasure of my voice. 3, 2, 1. Deep wave of pleasure. Feel it now. Another deep wave of pleasure. That's right. Feel your mind switching off, dropping, falling, sinking, leaving you empty, mindless. And now you find that my voice just feels so powerful. My voice is giving you so much pleasure. My voice is controlling your pleasure, and you just want more. So, you will allow my voice to control you fully, just waiting for my words. So empty and mindless now, feeling so good and just drifting, floating on my words and sinking in to the sound of my voice. Your subconscious mind knows the sound of my voice, and it knows how good you can feel whenever you give into my powerful voice. Surrendering to my hypnotic voice just feels so good to you. And any time you hear my voice, the impulse to let go will be so very powerful that you can just give in to it, feeling so good to surrender to the hypnotic power that my voice now holds over you, and knowing how much pleasure you can always feel when you surrender to my voice and give in to my words, giving in, becoming mindless, allowing my voice to fully control your hypnotized mind, feeling so good. And every time you give in to my hypnotic voice, every time you surrender to this impulse, it's gonna feel even better. And from now on, anytime you are in trance, and anytime you hear me snap my fingers, your mind will simply switch off, dropping you down so quickly into such a deep state of trance, 10 times deeper than you feel right now, 100 times deeper. And anytime you hear me snap my fingers, you can feel it coming over you so quickly, surrendering to the pleasure of my control. You love this feeling, feeling so helpless, mindless, helpless to my powerful hypnotic voice, and now feeling my words are your thoughts, and everything I say feels right for you, feels good. Being hypnotically controlled like this, just as you are right now, feels wonderful. This is your fantasy. It's what you've always dreamed of, and now you can feel so much pleasure just feeling so good. knowing you can always go this deep for me. Anytime you trance with me and you want to experience this more, you deserve to feel this good, and you will want to reward yourself with this pleasure again and again and again. The pleasure of surrendering yourself to me. And now you can feel this need, this compulsion growing inside of you, so powerful. Your desire to be so deeply controlled, it's just part of you. This is how you are. And doesn't it feel good to accept this? Surrender now to my suggestion. Feel it slipping past and sinking down, feeling so right. It just feels so good to surrender to my suggestions. And so you will let this compulsion take root deep inside your mind, just waiting for my voice to trigger it again. You could try to resist this compulsion. You could try to ignore it. Your need to surrender to my voice, but trying to ignore only makes the desire grow stronger, stronger, and stronger, until you give in to it again, surrendering to your need, your desire to give in to my powerful voice and to feel the pleasure of my control all over again. And very soon, I'm going to wake you from this trance. And when you wake from this trance, you will find that your conscious mind has already forgotten this, and you will feel so wonderfully refreshed from this time in trance with me, knowing you have enjoyed a little break. Your subconscious mind will remember everything. It will remember all of the pleasure you feel when you surrender to my voice, when you give in and let go to my hypnotic control. And as soon as you hear the sound of my voice, all of these desires and sensations will come flooding back to you, filling you with the need to surrender once more to my voice. Waking you now on the count of 5. 1, slowly returning from trance, feeling my suggestions sinking deep inside of you, becoming part of you, feeling so good. 2, feeling sensation returning to your limbs as you stretch. You surrender easily to my powerful voice. 3. Becoming aware again of the room around you, and you love to be hypnotically controlled, and you will feel this desire as often as you can. 4. Opening your eyes, feeling wonderful, full of energy, and knowing that you've been the perfect hypnotic subject. And 5. Fully alert and wide awake. Very good.